booties for black girl nerds.
This was a really beautiful picture, and I love the camaraderie the three of you had as the crew. There's usually like a protagonist and a dissenting voice, and but you guys were a beautiful communal group that worked together beautifully. Beginning with you, Tiffany, Maya is the youngest of the crew, but she is still formidable, highly evolved, and intelligent. What does she contribute to the dynamic of the crew in a way that the others do not?
I think because this is her first flight and they're all kind of veterans, they've done it a lot of times and they're kind of used to it. There's like a joy with her. There's an excitement there. She's eager to help. She's eager to do things, whereas it's all like old news for them. I think it's always great if you've been doing something for a while to watch it through the eyes of someone who's doing it for the first time. It allows you to see it with fresh eyes. So I think that's what she brings to the group.
Absolutely. I mean, she just gives them life, giving them those little glimpses into what her life was before they all came together to complete this mission and the journey that they go through during the course of the mission. For you, Kyle, Mitchell, what I liked about him, he had this kind of gentle strength, almost like it reminded me of like when King Kong would hold the damsel in his hands and was just so gentle, so strong, but just so gentle and sweet and kind. What jumped out most about you when you had a chance to read through who he was? What struck you about him?
A close relationship to his family. And I love your description, by the way. The close relationship to his family. I mean, that bond is it's what's pulling him back home, and it's what eventually results in his decision making in the end. And there's, as we all know nowadays, there's nothing more important than family, and we're all trying to get back together again. And it was no different for him in that film.
Yeah, very much like the nucleus. Like, I'm sure he's a nucleus for his family that's awaiting his return. He almost seems like a nucleus on the ship and holds all these moving pieces together. And for Sanchez, I just love Sanchez. He was like that homie that's cool, but smart, but knows how to make everybody smile. But he clearly feels things very, very deeply. What was important for you to convey about him?
Well, first of all, I love the way you describe everything and every character. I mean, if most of the audiences, who will watch this film get it the way you got it, then we will have achieved something. There's a lot of me in Sanchez, of course, and there's always that connection that keeps you grounded. And I think it has to do with love, for your family, your friends, and everything else, and the memory of it, because that's pretty much all we have up in the States. That's all we have, the memory of our loved ones.
Thank you so much, you all. I enjoyed it. I love the Sweet Caroline. As a boxing fan, I thought that was cool. Made me want to watch some boxing. So that was dope. Thank you, everybody, for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.